Okay, so now that you learned mass to moles and moles to volume, we can combine those two in order to go from mass to volume. We have to combine conversion factors in this case because there is no one unit that we can use, one conversion factor that we can use to go from mass to volume. Because as we discussed earlier, the mass to volume, mass to mole conversion is dependent upon molar mass, and every element has a different mass, molar mass. So we must convert to moles before we can then convert to liters or volume. So let's say we're given 53.8 grams of sodium. It's always over 1. We're going to want to convert to moles first. So we're going to use our molar mass conversion factor, which was 22.9 grams of sodium per 1 mole. And remember, we get this molar mass off of the periodic table. The next conversion factor we're going to want to add in is the moles to volume conversion factor, which was 22.4 liters over 1 mole. So as you can see, this gets a little bit confusing, but we'll walk through the steps in order to get from mass to liters. So first we want to get rid of that mass unit. So we set up the conversion factor in a way that the grams will then cancel out. We also want to get rid of the mole unit. So that's also set up in a way that will cancel out. So this leaves us with 53.8 times 1 over 22.9 times 22.4 liters over 1. So what we're going to want to do is the calculations for that. And the only unit we should be left with is liters if we canceled out all our units correctly. And as I said, you can cancel out units only when they're on the top and the bottom, diagonally across from each other. So after doing calculations, this will leave us with 52.6 liters of sodium. This is very convenient. This is just a simple calculation, but you're going to be encountered with future elements that are a little bit more difficult. You may need to rearrange them and go from volume to mass, or maybe even go from volume to atoms, which will also be a little complicated. But those are some future things that you can see in some other videos and get some more practice.